only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me.
Hello and welcome to my latest vlog. I'm in King's Cross, totally jet lagged. Got back from my 5-week East Coast, largely New York adventure. Totally exhausted. Got up very early this morning, running on empty. But I've got a conference to get to in Brussels. Let's go. So I'm back from Brussels, albeit for what feels like a few hours, because although I'm in the UK, this afternoon I leave for the Royal Society of Medicine for our 2-day and a night medical and scientific board meeting, and because it's dinners and early mornings, I'm staying at the hotel there to make it a little bit easier on myself, but it sucks because it's away from family for even longer. Really crazy schedule at the moment. Just trying to get through it and not think about it. The thing that's making it a bit worse is I have got a really bad shoulder at the moment. My left shoulder, I hurt it a couple of months ago reaching back to get something out of Lola's car seat, and something pulled, and it's been quite bearable, and it only really hurt in certain positions. And I've been managing to still do the gym because that didn't trigger it, only kind of moving it back in a certain way. But in the last week, it's hurting all the time, and I haven't really been able to do much or go to the gym as I like to. So I'm trying to get in an appointment in between all these trips with a doctor, get a scan. So it's all go really, but it's beautiful weather. It's good to be at least back in the UK. I had one night's sleep in my bed, and I'll be leaving again in a few hours. But as ever, please join. Here we are at the Royal Society of Medicine for our medical and scientific board meeting. Good morning, it's 4:45 a.m. and last night I stayed in this dreamy airport hotel because it was such an early start today. And I'm flying to Italy for the Patient Engagement Open Forum, the POF. Let's go. Good morning from Lake Maggiore in Italy. I mean, is that not the most stunning thing you've ever seen? It is such a beautiful backdrop, although we don't get to see it much because we're in there having amazing chats on patient engagement and how to take things forward. And I, this morning, am opening the plenary. On the plenary, I'm doing a session this afternoon and facilitating 2 sessions after that, so it's a very full-on day for me today. Really feeling very privileged to be here and having a seat around the table, and that table having a view like that, to be honest, it's absolutely beautiful. It's nice to see some sunshine. Feeling tired. One more trip next week at the World Health Assembly in Geneva, and then I can take a beat for a few weeks at least. But yeah, for now, let's soak in that view. We're about to go on stage, all mic'd up, opening plenary. So I was home for 72 hours and I'm back at my second home. And this time we are heading to Geneva for the World Health Assembly, where I'm speaking on a panel later this evening. And involved with lots of meetings. It's going to be a jam-packed few days, back on Thursday. But for now, Geneva. Let's go. We have made it to Geneva. Here is the room where the magic will happen. Just doing the setup. That's where we'll be on the panel in about 2 hours' time. And here's some fabulous people right behind me. We're going to be on the panel as well.
I come from the rare disease world, and so often it's one person who is out there in the trenches building organizations and bringing people together when either them or someone close to them, a child, is maybe one of the only people impacted by that disease in the world, and they have to find everything around them and build everything around them. And someone who may have had a career or a very different experience, that becomes their world and they become experts in that. And I think that, you know, the rare disease space is a great platform to look at of how that's worked and how the I transforms into the we, and you bring your story, but then very quickly you start representing the story and the voice of so many.
Well, good morning from beautiful Geneva. What a view I have this morning. We have a breakfast meeting about to start. I can think of worse places to have a breakfast meeting. This is absolutely stunning. It's warm, sun is shining. I've got 3 meetings happening before lunch, and then I've got a couple of calls to do because normal work keeps going. And then 2 side events this evening. So it's busy, get you working. I've got my pass here to get into the actual assembly, which I'm going to do tomorrow, and hopefully hear this resolution be read out, which is about implementing social inclusion into healthcare to lead to universal health coverage. So I'm going to have my tea and wait for my colleagues, and they've just turned up. Now at the United Nations, about to go in and hear the resolution being read out on social participation in all healthcare systems. So it's been a very intense few days in Geneva. I'm walking back to my hotel after the last event I was attending, which was the Rare Disease International Side event. I'm totally exhausted, but wow, it's been fun. Geeking out and feeling very grateful that I get to be here and be at these events and be around the table for these conversations. It's very exciting. There's lots of change happening in so many areas related to social participation, universal health coverage, rare diseases being mentioned much more, and of course EDS being in the conversation because I'm here and I have a seat around the table, and that's amazing, and that's not happened before. So yeah, exciting times. I'm looking at the big chair here, the UN chair, walking towards that with the mountains behind it. Really beautiful. Thinking back to the last week, in fact 2 weeks, because it's been back to back for events, really, it really has. I've cancelled 2 events that I was meant to go to in the coming weeks. Just need to be at home with my family, take some downtime, sort my shoulder out that is really painful. Got an MRI on Friday, results on Saturday, so I'm hoping for good news. I really am. We shall see. But for now, remember to subscribe somewhere here. Thank you for joining me on this rollercoaster few weeks around Europe, and I'll see you for the next vlog. Bye bye from Geneva.